So first stop on our custom shop tour, we're here with my man Dustin Wainscott, Program Director of Made to Measure. Dustin, thanks so much for taking the time to meet us out here, man.
Yeah.
Dude, we're super stoked. I'm excited to be here. This is where the magic happens, right?
I mean, how many times have you been in here? What? This is your...
Man, I've only been in here a few times.
Yeah.
Could you tell us where we are right now? I know this is the first stop on the tour here, but yeah, where are we right now, bro?
Yeah, so this is Whitewood. This is where all of it begins.
Okay.
We store all of our wood in a climate-controlled building up the hill, and we bring it in daily through a garage door that is right behind the camera here. Bring it in, process starts here in building any of the incredible models that we build, whether it's a 335 or a Carina Flying V, 59 Les Paul, all of it starts right here in Whitewood, and it starts with the materials, the wood itself. So we'll bring it in, we condition some of that wood in a kiln. The wood will go a couple of different directions. It will either go to body line, which starts behind us, or to neckline, which we'll get into a little bit later down the road here.
Okay, so now the wood's coming from another location. Is it just a climate control thing, or is it just a size thing?
Well, I mean, one of the comments you made coming in is how small this place is, right? So we need all the space we can get in this small building for the production itself. So we have we call it the wood shack. It's a building up the road that is climate controlled, and we store all of our raw materials in that building.
Yeah.
Obviously in Nashville, we deal with, you know, hot, humid summers, pretty cold winters.
Yes.
We need to climate control that, so we store it in a climate controlled building. My buddy Aaron, who works over at the wood shack, he brings it in at about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Holy smokes.
And so it's here for production to get things rolling. And you're gonna see materials, everything from, obviously we've got some Carina. I don't know if that's so obvious, but Carina coming in. Our neck stock, which this has been machined over at the wood shop. And then we also have, you know, obviously maple, mahogany, all the components. Over here is rosewood, which you can't see. We'll get into that.
I've never seen Carina in its like raw form like that.
Yeah, we just put some strings on it, you know?
That is amazing just to see that wood in its raw form.
Yeah,
man.
so this is Carina neck stock. You can actually see the neck outline where we're gonna cut that out. Some materials require a little more conditioning and acclimating to the environment. We do have a kiln that we primarily run our Carina through the kiln. So here we're starting the process of building a Les Paul body. It's attaching the mahogany back to the maple top through our press, and my boy Ian here, he can tell you a lot more about that.
Okay, cool.
Hey, what's up, man?
Ian, what's up, man? Tell me exactly like what's going on here with the bodies. Are these bodies coming in like ready to cut, or like he was saying something about the pressing?
Once they come from the warehouse, we'll go off the list, basically pull everything we need to, make sure everything's there, sand it to thickness, sand the back to thickness, and basically glue everything up.
So Ian, could we see one of those guys real quick?
Yeah, for sure. So basically, this is a plain top, which means that there's no figure in it whatsoever. It's just plain Jane maple.
All these pieces look pretty consistent as far as the grain and like the weights and all that, right?
Yeah, that depends on where we get the wood from. Most of it, I think, is about 850 to 900 thousandths, and we have to take it down to about 760.
Right.
And the backs start at about 1800. They will take those down to about 1760, glue everything together, and let it dry for about 4 hours or so. And
so now what's happening here in the press exactly when you guys take this piece and then attach it to one of those, what are these, like the body blanks kind of thing?
Right. Sometimes we'll have these bigger body blanks that we use, but most of the time they're like the pre-CNC'd ones. So once we get these tops to thickness, we'll kind of trace everything out, and it'll have like locator pins to where everything will go. The same thing for the back. So it's like when you glue everything together, it'll kind of, you know, everything will kind of gel, so to speak.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been here in the custom shop?
Be 4 years, December 2nd.
Right on, man. And how's it been so far? Like, did you start here or did you work at somewhere else?
Yeah,
or?
so I started in rough mill for about the first year or so, and then I moved to repair.
Okay.
I've been in repair pretty much ever since then, and I'll come down here just to kind of help out. But,
Yeah.
you know, really, you know, everybody kind of wears a few different hats up here, so, you know, you gotta do what you can.
You play guitar, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
You do your own guitars and all that? Was this kind of like something that you did before?
I went to school at Roberto Vin
right
in
on.
2017.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at this place as just a job, you know, but it's like it kind of gives you a good reason to wake up every day, you know, because obviously I went to school for it, so it's something I want to do for the rest of my life.
Well, man, this is incredible. Dude, thank you so much for taking the time
Pleasure.
out of your work day here to help us out here and talk about that, man.
Right
Very
on.
cool.